Hello, hello, hello. Everybody come on in. Yes, we are going to talk about this today. Come on in, everybody. We got some issues to figure out. Hmm. Um, yes, I do want to talk about this. Literally, what is cyberbullying? And of course, we're going to get this straightened out right now. Recently, um, Planet of the Fakes. Come on. Planet of the Fakes has been cyberbullying me and some other group members that we used to be in a group with. And I think this is a good idea to talk about it. Um, because I'm tired of my name being dragged into everything that it shouldn't be dragged in. Um, I'm just fed up with it really, and this is the time to be talking about cyberbullying right now, and I'm just not gonna put up with it anymore, and of course we're all sick and tired of it, and so what is cyberbullying? Cyberbullying is bullying that takes place over digital devices like cell phones, computers, and tablets. And cyberbullying can occur through SMS, text and apps, or online and social media, forums, or gaming where people can view, participate in, or share content. Cyberbullying includes sending, posting, or sharing negative, harmful, false, or mean content about someone else. It can include sharing personal or private information about someone else, causing embarrassment or humiliation. Some cyberbullying crosses the line into unlawful or criminal behavior. So this is what happened. It has gone too far with somebody who has been doing way too much, and I'm just tired of it. And of course, Planet of the Fakes has been doing way too much cyberbullying, and of course, he's gonna get in trouble either way. So and his website, he's got thousands of people following him on there so they could believe his lies over me and whatever he's saying. And I'm just getting tired of it. And it's really hurtful for what he is doing to me and everybody else that used to be in his Facebook groups. So, and it has gone way too far. The most common places where cyberbullying occurs are social media such as Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter. So if you have Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter, please, if you can, just block them. And so this way that it can keep them from exposing for who you are or who you're not supposed to be, really. But it's just sad that these cyberbullyings have been going too far, and of course, kids are getting cyberbullied, but it's not just kids alone; it's the adults as well. The adults are getting cyberbullied as well, and of course, a lot of people are taking their own life, and it's just not fair of what is going on with anybody. Um, these cyberbullying's really got to stop. I wish there was a petition for it to stop the cyberbullying, but there isn't. And somebody needs to do something like doing this cyberbullying petition to stop this. And of course, it's just gone way too far because social media is not the place to be doing this at. And it's just gone way too far. SMS short message service, also known as text message sent through devices. Yes, they are sent through devices like your cell phones, anything that you got of a device. It's just plain awful that people are going through this every day, day in and day out. And of course, this has got to stop somewhere. Um, however, and of course, with all this mess, it's got to stop somewhere, obviously, with all these cyberbullying. And we really need to talk about this. I mean, why are people doing this? Why is it happening? Are why is everybody doing this to hurt other people? Because they're bored, they're jealous, and they have nothing else to do. And plus, they have no content, obviously. And we know who some of these people are, and Planet of the Fakes is one of them, because he's cyberbullying everybody right now by putting lies about me and some of these ex-group members. So we really need to get these cyberbullies off the internet permanently before somebody does get hurt. We really need to get them off the internet, and it's just so sad that people are getting hurt every day. And of course, I mean, once in a while you will hear about people committing suicide because of these cyber bullies. And somebody is definitely going to get hurt, and it needs to stop right now before it's too late. And people are sick of it. I mean, it's just tiring. It's not fair to anybody. Instant message via devices, email, provider, service apps, and social media messaging features email. Of course, yes, it does go through emails and everything that you could think of. And, I mean, email after email after email, people are getting bullied either way. And, if you need to cut them off, cut them off, because they're just jealous and mad. And and it's just a sad shame that these content creators are just jealous because they have nothing to do but then to bully people. How oh, Jahar, let me give you a wrench steer. Hold on, let me see if I can click on you. Hold on. No, I can't, because I gotta do it through my phone. I'm sorry, I'm live on my tablet. So, all right, special concerns. With the prevalence of social media and digital forums, comments, photos, posts, and content shared by individuals can often be viewed by strangers as well as acquaintances. Yes, it can be that. You could do it through photos, comments, posts, content shared by individuals. And it's just so sad what's going on. I mean, when is it ever going to stop? And you can't let these people keep cyberbullying you any longer. You got to put a stop to it, literally. And it's just so sad that it's happening. And enough is enough already with all this cyberbullying, because it's just too much with everybody. And oh, wrong channel. What the hell am I doing? We don't need to put up with all these cyberbullying anymore. It's just way too much. And when is enough going to be enough with everybody? And it's really terrible what's going on. And really. Okay, now I can do it through here. Thank God. Here, Jahara, I gave you a wrench. And we really need to stop all this cyberbullying, because hi Angel, because you know what, we're just sick of it. I mean, when is enough going to be enough? Planet of the Fakes don't need to be on YouTube bullying people, and he does it through his website, literally getting people to believe him that he thinks all these lies that he's telling about me is okay. No, it's not okay. It's dangerous. It's hurting people literally, and he doesn't care who he hurts anymore. he's just out of control because all the drugs has gone to his head. And especially when he really needs to stop it right now. Let's see. Uh, the content an individual shares online, both their personal content as well as any negative, mean, or hurtful content, creates a kind of permanent public record of their views, activities, and behavior. This public record can be thought of as an online reputation, which may be accessible to schools, employers, colleges, clubs, and others who may be researching an individual now or in the future. Cyberbullying can harm the online reputations of everyone involved, not just the person being bullied, but those during the bullying or participating in it. Cyberbullying has unique concerns in that it can be, and it's true, it can hurt people. It's just too much of what is going on. I mean, can anybody just how can anybody just keep doing this? I mean, it goes through schools, colleges, clubs. People's information are getting dug up. Medical records are getting dug up. Anything that you could think of, it's getting digged up literally. What more can these cyberbullies want? It's just too much. Enough has got to be enough. It's been going on way too long. People are jealous because they can't stand it when people are better than them. That's I mean it's gone on way too long. And YouTube needs to do something about it. Get rid of all these cyber bullies. Get rid of them. They don't need to be here on social media. They're already making a lot of changes as it is. Getting rid of fake accounts, dead YouTubers that are not active. Um, let's fake accounts, everything you could think of. They're getting rid of them because YouTube has had enough of it. This is why everything is changing. Digital devices offer an ability to immediately and continuously communicate 24 hours a day, so it can be difficult for children experiencing cyberbullying to find relief. And even children are getting cyberbullied. Every once in a while, you may hear on the news, oh, well, there's a child that committed suicide because of cyberbullying. Why isn't the parents doing something about their child that are bullying other children? Why aren't the parents doing something about it? I mean, the parents need to be responsible for their own children, but instead the parents like, no, let's just go ahead and do it. What the heck kind of crap is that from a parent? When are people going to learn to grow up and take responsibility for what they have done? Most most information communicated electronically is permanent in public if not reported and removed. A negative online reputation, including for those who bully, can impact college admissions, employment, and other areas of life. And it's true. All this is facts because it can. There's a lot of most information communicated electronically. It don't matter if it's through cell phones, as a text message, anything that you get. This is where they get you from with all the cyberbullying. And it's got to stop because teachers and parents may not overhear or see cyberbullying take place. It is harder to recognize, and that is true. It is hard to recognize any of it because the teachers are not always around, and when they're supposed to be, parents are just not around either half the time. They're off doing who knows what this time. A lot of drugs or something they're doing, and they're just like, oh, the kids are taking part of it. Although all states have laws requiring schools to respond to bullying, many states do not include cyberbullying under these laws or specify the role schools should play in responding to bullying that takes place outside of school. Well, yeah, it is true. Yeah, it is true. It does take outside of school. Of course, you may see on the news um, once in a while that a teenage kid beats up another teenage kid. What the heck is going on with them? Do they not take their vitamins or something? I mean, really, what's going on with it? Schools are not the place to be doing anything wrong either because it's wrong. Bullying kids at schools, yes, they're getting beat up, and who knows? And then when the child goes home, then they end up committing suicide because of these other kids that are beating them up. And what kind of life is that? Schools may take action either as required by law or with local or school policies that allow them to discipline or take other action. Some states also have provisions to address bullying if it affects school performance. You can learn about the laws and policies in each state, including if they cover cyberbullying. And yes, I do believe that is true. You have to learn about them. If something is not right, tell somebody. Tell them what they need to do to stop all this. Yeah, it does have the kids going crazy. And and kids that are under 18, they should not be on social media, period. Just only add adults, no children, unless you're accompanied by a parent, but then that's a different story. But no kids under 18 should be allowed on there. Adults, yes, because there are a lot of things adults talk about, and and it's kind of risky of what they're doing. And it is just sad that children are going through this, so are the adults. And and they think it's okay, and it's not okay. It's never okay. It's wrong for what is going on. There are two sources of federally collected data on youth bullying: the 2017 School Crimes Supplement, National Center for Education Statistics, Bureau of Justice, indicates that among students ages 12 to 18 who reported being bullied at school during the school year, 15% were bullied online or by text. And you know what? It is true. Kids are being bullied on social media every day. There's only 15% of them that were bullied online or by text. So you think of how many children are bullied on social media, and it's just sad. And of course, text message every single day. It's just sad. The 2017 Youth Risk Behavior Surveillance System, Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, indicates that an estimated 14.9% of high school students were electronically bullied in the 12 months prior to the survey. So you got 14 out of 15% that of high school students that were electronically bullied as well. Now, that is just way too much. And I know this is an old article that I found, and it's just terrible what children and adults are going through. Enough has got to be enough. We need to do something about it. Get them off the internet permanently before somebody does get hurt, literally. And it's just so sad that it's happening to everybody. I mean, what more can anybody think of? It's just really sad. And we have to learn to stop this. I mean, people are jealous. That's why they get mad and upset. Oh, well, he or she is doing this and that. So what? Who cares? It doesn't matter what people think. It doesn't matter. And then, of course, you got the stalkers. They're stalking the chats. It's like, oh, this person, I know they're thinking to themselves, well, this person shouldn't be in this chat or that chat. Who gives a damn what they think? Get a life. That's what they need to do, is get a life and stop all this mess that is going on. People could go wherever they want. They don't need their approval. They just don't need it. I mean, who died and left them boss over everybody? Who died and left them boss? I mean, come on, really? I mean, how much more can anybody take? I mean, I've done a lot of things myself, and whatever. And people are just stalkers, and they know that they're not going to keep getting away with it. And as soon as somebody is mad about something, they start all kinds of crap because their butt hurt, literally, because they just can't handle the things that is going on. And it's really sad that people are going through this. I mean, what more can anybody say about this? I mean, when is enough going to be enough? All these cyberbullying has got to stop, because if it doesn't, somebody's going to end up 6 feet under, literally. And it's just really sad that people are going through this. I mean, when is enough going to be enough? I want. Well, we have to stop applauding it too, just because we support. Yeah, you're right, Jahara. We really need to stop. Stop. If people are just going to cyberbully, just don't support them no more. Don't. Just. Well, there's this one thing I've learned from Pusha Studios. If you're subscribed to somebody, stay subscribed to them, because if you unsubscribe to them, it's going to hurt the analytics, literally. And that's one of the things I learned from Pusha Studios. So, I mean, it is what I learned for Pusha Studios, and I know they're still live right now, but it's about something they're doing right now. It's called butt hurt. And of course, they're butt hurt, all these cyberbulliers. That was one of the things I learned from Pusha Studios. If you're subscribed to somebody, don't unsubscribe, because if you do, it's going to hurt the analytics, literally. Oh, hey, Angel. I mean, it's really. Oh, okay. I mean, really, come on. Bullies have no place on the internet whatsoever. They just don't. They don't have a place on the internet. They're just mad because, they can't stand the thought of anybody doing better than them, obviously. And, it's just really sad. Angel, I gave you a wrench, dear. Yeah, I know I still got a lot to learn. Yes, I know that. I'm not innocent either, so I know I'm guilty. But you know what? Planet of the Fakes had it coming to him, so he deserved it. He deserved it. He had it coming to him. So, I mean, I had to do what I had to do to him by cussing him out. And I know he's not welcome over here, even though he's got, oh my gosh, two new channels, Planet of the Umbrella, Planet of the Fakes, and, Battle Zone. Huggy here too? I didn't see Huggy come in. I didn't see Huggy come over here. No, I didn't see Huggy come in. But we really need to stop all this mess. And by getting them offline somehow, we really need to get rid of them. Seriously. Take them to court. Do something with them. Because, all this has really got to stop right now. It's way too much for what is going on. Adults are getting attacked for no reason at all. Lies are being told on them for no reason at all. Um, and it just goes on and on and on every day. Okay. It just goes on and on every day with the cyberbullying. When is it going to be enough? No more of this. It's got to stop. A petition needs to be started somewhere to get them offline permanently. Because there's just too many of them online that's doing all this mess. I mean, I don't know what else to think of, but a petition would be a good start somewhere to get them offline permanently. And with the idiot in New York City, he should be the first one to go. Because he's just telling too many lies on me and everything else. And I know how he's trying to spell my name in his videos, and he can't even spell. And plus, he's got to have a computer read for him. That's how much he can't read. And if you don't believe that, go check out his video. The one video he put up today. He's got to have a computer reading for him. So what is that? So that's what's telling you. He can't read. And he's what, 42 he claims? Or something? Or he claims he's in his 30s? Okay, I know, Angel. Tough times are coming. God is coming soon. And you know what? He's going to get rid of all this evilness. God is coming. There's no ands, ifs, and buts about it either. If your butt hurt, oh well, then your butt hurt. There's nothing I can do about it either. They got to take responsibility for themselves. Their butt hurt, oh well, let them deal with it. Let's see, what was there another one? Oh, I'll take care of that one later about George Michael. What is jealousy? Okay, now another one I want to do is jealousy. Jealousy, obviously, because there's a lot of jealous people that can't stand other people when they're better than them. They can't stand it. This is why they get mad. They're they they can't take it. They don't want other people to be happy. This is why they get jealous of it. And of course, it's just so sad. All right, this one is, what is jealousy? Jealousy is a complex emotion that it encompasses feelings ranging from fear of abandonment to rage and humiliation. And of course, we know how that is, don't we? All the humiliating and everything else. I mean, come on. What is there to be jealous of? I have no reason to be jealous of anything. What am I being jealous of? Not a thing. Uh, really? I mean, I could care less what other people do. I have no reason to be jealous as long as I'm doing what I am supposed to do. It strikes people of all ages, gender, and sexual orientations, and is most typically aroused when a person perceives a threat to a valued relationship from a third party. The threat may be real or imagined, and of course, the threats are real every day. Oh, when they say, "Oh, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that," yeah, okay. I think when they see others getting more, yeah, it is true, but Jahara, they just can't take and they just can't deal with it. So this is why they get jealous, and it strikes people of all ages, gender, and sexual orientations. It don't matter if you're black, white, purple, green, yellow, whatever color. You're every color of the rainbow. And this is what they get mad about because people are getting more attention than what that person is. Well, who cares? So what? Big deal. It doesn't matter. Nobody's bothering them. No limited to romantic relationships, jealousy can also arise among siblings competing for parental attention, among coworkers, or in friendships. Jealousy is distinguished from envy in that jealousy always involves a third party, seen as a rival for affection or attention. Envy occurs between only two people and is best summed up as "I want what you have." And it's true, they always want what you have. But you know what? You can't please everybody. You got to cut them off somewhere. Even the coworkers are jealous. Oh, really? When did that ever come about? There's also friendships as well. People are getting jealous of. I mean, come on. It's just way too much. It is caused by through a third party. Really? A third party? Yeah, okay. That's a good one right there. I mean, how much more can people put up with the jealousy? They can't. Then they wonder why they're getting cut off permanently, and then with the person that's are jealous, oh, they're gonna go make a video about you. Well, this person, this and that. So what? Who cares? It doesn't matter what they think. Although jealousy is a painful emotional experience, evolutionary psychologists regard it not as an emotion to be suppressed, but as one to heed, as a signal or a wake up call that a valued relationship is in danger and that steps need to be taken to regain the affection of one's mate or friend. As a result, jealousy is seen as a necessary emotion because it perceives social bonds. It motivates people to engage in behaviors that maintain important relationships. And all of that is true because they get it regains the affection of one's mate or friend. So if you're in a relationship with somebody, say for example you got Jane Doe and John Doe were in a relationship together. John Doe gets jealous of Jane Doe because she sees another man that's walking down the street or whatever, and she just happens to look. So John Doe gets really jealous of her because he don't want her looking at another man. So Jane Doe eventually is gonna get fed up with him and leave, and that's what happens. When somebody is jealous, they're going to want to leave and never come back. I mean, it's just too much stuff going on around with all this jealousy and that. It motivates people to engage in behaviors that maintain important relationships. And yes, it does happen to it with the behaviors because people are not doing what they're supposed to be doing. Instead, they got to do everything under the or do whatever they can to belittle another person. I mean, what more can you think of that they got to do? I mean, when is enough going to be enough? There's no reason to be jealous. What is there to be jealous of? I mean, cyberbullying is bad enough, but now you got jealousy on top of it. And come on, it's just way too much. No more of this. And of course, how to deal with jealousy, valuable though it can be, jealousy also has the potential to fuel damaging behavior, and that is totally true right there. It can be damaging. It doesn't matter how damaging it is, but it can be. It could be super damaging. You wouldn't know which way to go. You don't know if you're going forward, backwards, sideways, whatever. I mean, it's just way, way too much. It can compel someone to obsessively monitor another's communication, relationships, and whereabouts, attempt to lower their self confidence, or even behave violently. And yes, it does happen. It really does. It will lower their self confidence. And of course, I'm still stick with Jane Doe and John Doe, obviously. But John Doe, he's making Jane Doe lower her self confidence because he doesn't want her to be with anybody else but only him. What that actually that's controlling, really. But there's no reason to be jealous. If she's staying faithful to him and she's not cheating on him, then what is there to be jealous of? Nothing. There's nothing to be jealous of. Even though it may feel taboo, simply acknowledging jealousy's presence can both help ward it off in the future and strengthen a relationship in the present. And yes, it does happen every single day that there is jealousy. Every single day. And you just don't know if you want to stay or leave. My best choice is to leave. If they're going to get jealous, leave. They you don't need to be around it. Exploring the emotions that underpin jealousy can inspire self reflection that may help to develop internal coping skills. Yeah, so it does. It's underpin jealousy. It has self reflection that may help to develop internal coping skills. So, whatever your coping skill is, you could do those things. And, you know, and just ignore everything that is going on. Ignore the jealous people because you know what? They're just going to get tired of it and they're just going to move on somewhere else to pick on somebody else as usual. And of course, I'm one of them right now. Being honest with the other party about the feelings can spur productive conversations about what the relationships might be missing and how to repair the bond. When jealousy is overwhelming, it may also be helpful to talk to someone outside the relationship, if necessary, a therapist, to explore and deal with underlying issues such as those with trust or intimacy. Yeah, so if you know something is wrong, talk to one of your family members outside of the relationship. Go see a therapist. That helps a lot too. Um, and to explore and deal with underlying issues, you have to explore what is wrong. Um, Also, just talk to whoever you can. It could be a family member, another friend, anybody. It can be. And it's always good to talk to somebody about it. don't let it go at all. Don't keep it in you. If you have a journal or a diary, write all your feelings in that. Write everything in there. I mean, it's good to talk about these things instead of just letting it go. I mean, why keep it bottled up when you could tell somebody, talk to somebody about it. It doesn't matter who you could talk to about it, just long as somebody is there that you could talk to. And it's a good idea to tell someone how you feel. Like I said, write it in a journal, a diary, if you have one. I mean, I write my feelings in my journal every day, so this way I don't have to go spilling it out all on social media. And it's a bad idea, really, to spill it out on the social media. I mean, it's never a good place to put things like that, because then everybody can use it against you, and and it's just sad that people are doing this. Don't let people use anything against you because they're jealous, and of course the cyberbullying. I mean, come on, really? Talk to somebody about it, please, because if you don't, you it's gonna hurt you. And with the cyberbullying, yes, people are getting hurt, and it's just really sad of what is going on. And I mean, it's time to talk about it. Really, don't let it don't let it go this long. Don't let it go ever, because you know what? It's just gonna really hurt you so bad. Talk to somebody, please. Uh, I'm, I mean, really, it doesn't matter who you talk to, family therapists, psychologists, a psychiatrist, whatever. Really need to talk to somebody seriously. But anyways, I am out. Mm.